What's up YouTube, my name is CakeyC and welcome to the channel. So one of the go-to assault rifles in Warzone at the moment is the COOPER Carbine. Now, most players will probably be using this as a sniper support, but you can build this gun to be used as a long-range assault rifle, and that is what we're going to do in this video. So let's kick things off with the muzzle. Now, if you've seen some of my previous videos, you'll know I like to run a silencer of some sort. You might see some of the carbines being built with a stabilizer or a recoil booster, but they're going to be the ones for the sniper support. With a long-range gun, I tend to go with the silencer options, and there's two options, the MX or the Mercury silencer. Now, on paper, the MX silencer looks better. Sound suppression, vertical recoil control, horizontal recoil control, and the only con is going to be aim down sight speed's going to be taken away. Now, the Mercury silencer, which is what I use, is going to give us sound suppression, horizontal recoil control, and it's going to take away some damage range. So I would probably go for the MX silencer just because it doesn't take away any damage range, and that's going to help you with the medium to long range gunfights. So there's quite a lot of freedom when it comes to the muzzle. You could use the stabilizer, the MX silencer, the Mercury silencer, or the recoil booster. I would probably suggest either the stabilizer or the MX silencer. It depends what you prefer. Just run whatever you feel comfortable with. Now, moving on to the barrel, there is only one real option for the long-range COOPER Carbine build, and that is going to be the 22-inch COOPER Custom Barrel. This is going to give you a highly accurate and controllable gun at long distances. It's going to reduce scope sway and gun bob, and it's also going to give you some more fire rate. It is going to take away some sprint to fire speed and also some hip fire accuracy, but again, those two cons you're not really going to need at those medium to long-range gunfights. Moving on to the optic, this is where personal preference is going to come into play, but I'm currently running the G16 2.5 times optic. That's what I find the most comfortable, and it is going to give us some recoil control as well. So again, if you prefer a different scope, run whatever one you want to, but the G16 2.5 times optic is a good place to start. Moving on to the stock, we're going to go for the COOPER Custom padded stock. Now, the only reason why we're going for this one is because it's going to give us accuracy and recoil during sustained fire, and the recoil will stay relatively stable despite you firing half a magazine. We are also going to get some flinch resistance with that. It is going to take away some initial firing recoil and some aim instability, but hopefully the type of underbarrel we're going to put on is going to help out with that initial firing recoil. So we're going to go for the M1941 hand stop. This is going to give us recoil control and accuracy. Again, it's going to take away some hipfire accuracy, but like we said earlier, those medium to long range gunfights, you do not need hipfire accuracy at all, so we can totally ignore that one. Now, moving on to the magazine, like we just mentioned, for this build we're going to run the 60 round drum mags. This is going to give us recoil control, accuracy, it is going to give us some aim down sight speed, obviously you'll get the 60 bullets, and it's going to increase our fire rate, and that is the kind of go-to with this build. This gun shoots so fast, and that is why it's one of the best assault rifles to be using at the moment. It is going to take away everything that we need: bullet velocity, bullet penetration, damage, and reload quickness. If you do find yourself not really doing as much damage as you want to, you could chuck on the Carbine 45 mags. This is going to give us bullet velocity, damage, bullet penetration, and then take away some of the movement and recoil, but we are going to go for the round drum mag in this build. Now, the reason why I'm not too concerned about the bullet velocity is because we're going to put on the lengthened ammunition, and the only pro that those bullets come with is bullet velocity. So you kind of make up for some of the lost bullet velocity by using the 60 round drum mags by putting on the lengthened ammunition. Now, moving on to the grip, we're going to go for the polymer grip. Again, this is going to give us flinch resistance and the holy grail, accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. You can just carry on spraying and spraying, and this gun does not move. Moving on to the final two slots, we got the perk slot. So of course we're going to go for the tight grip. Again, accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. And of course, it wouldn't be a Vanguard build without fully loaded. Completely on a different level compared to all of the other perks in this slot. Don't have to worry about ammo ever again, guys, and that is currently the best long range meta build that you can be using for the COOPER Carbine in Warzone at the moment. A quick recap on the build: we're either going to go for the Mercury, MX silencers, or the stabilizer. We're going to go for the 22-inch COOPER Custom Barrel, the G16 2.5 times optic, the COOPER Custom padded stock, the M1941 hand stop underbarrel, the 9mm 60 round drum magazine with lengthened ammunition, the polymer grip on the rear grip slot, and then the two perks we're going to run are tight grip and fully loaded, guys. If you enjoyed that video, let me know by dropping a like on it down below. Let me know your thoughts on the build in the comments below. Do you prefer running the Cooper Carbine as a sniper support, more built out as a submachine gun? Do you prefer this? Have you got any attachment changes that you think would make this build any better? Let me know down below. Thank you for staying tuned to the video. As always, feel free to subscribe to the channel for all of the latest Call of Duty news, tips and tricks, how-tos, class setups, and much more.
I can't see anyone.
Cooper Carbine here. Let's go, Con.